Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This week, we are continuing our North Carolina Lighthouse journey in Nags Head, North Carolina, home to the Bodie Island Lighthouse. You will not believe the views at this lighthouse. Bodie Island is part of the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, and it sits on 15 acres of land. Fun fact, this land was purchased for just $150 in 1871. When you arrive, you'll find plenty of free parking on both sides of the double keeper's quarters. Unlike Currituck Beach Lighthouse, shade is limited here, but you're surrounded by wide open, undeveloped coastal marshlands. The double keeper's quarters, which normally serves as the visitor center, gift shop, and ranger's office, suffered extensive fire damage in January 2025, so it was closed to visitors. The Bodie Island Lighthouse that we see today was completed in 1872 to supplement the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse in helping ships navigate the treacherous coastline of North Carolina. Standing 156 feet tall, it's one of the few brick tower lighthouses still in operation in the United States. The design of the Bodie Island Lighthouse mirrors the design of the Currituck Beach Lighthouse with one bold difference. The Bodie Island Lighthouse has a day mark of black and white horizontal stripes. Built with massive brick walls and anchored by a timber and rubble foundation, the tower also features a double wall design that has helped it stand strong through more than 150 years of storms and salt air. Visiting the Bodie Island Lighthouse will take some planning. Climbs are offered every 20 minutes between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. from mid-April to mid-October. However, you will have to reserve tickets on recreation.gov. Tickets are released daily at 7 a.m. for that day's climb, so you will have to set your alarm and plan ahead. Admission is $10 for adults, and there are some discounts for special groups. Each group is limited to 8 climbers, and the maximum weight per person is 260 pounds. Once a month, from June to October, you can also experience a night climb. I was so upset that I was unable to experience that while I was there. Entrance into the tower is through the oil house. On the first level, you'll see what I referred to as a wishing well at the Currituck Beach Lighthouse. But thanks to the park ranger at Bodie Island, I learned it's actually part of the gravity-driven weight system that once turned the Fresnel lens before automation. Here at the Bodie Island Lighthouse, it's sealed under plexiglass, so no wishes here. The climb itself is 214 spiral steps with 8 landings to the main balcony. You already know it's the stairs for me. They are amazing to climb and even better to photograph. Now here's something that's surprising. While the landings are anchored to the walls, the stairs themselves are not. Only one person is allowed on the floating stair section at a time, and once that person reaches the next landing, they are supposed to yell "clear" so the next climber can continue. As the ranger explained, the stairs were designed for one keeper, not thousands of visitors. You probably already guessed this. No air conditioning. There were fans and a few open windows to keep the lighthouse cool. I also read that double-walled towers have air channels between the walls that help regulate the temperature. Still, it can get warm. At the top, you're rewarded with stunning 360-degree views of Pamlico Sound and the Atlantic Ocean. In my opinion, Bodie Island may have some of the best lighthouse views in North Carolina. Stepping into the lantern room at Bodie Island was incredible. You can't help but be amazed standing under an original first order Fresnel lens. This thing is massive, and it's absolutely stunning. We were allowed to climb a few steps to get a better view inside of the lens. For me, day made, mind blown. After calming myself down, I was able to listen to the ranger share some fascinating facts with us. This beacon follows a unique 27.5 second flash pattern.
Here it is 2.5 seconds on, 2.5 seconds off, 2.5 seconds on, and 42 seconds off.
The light is visible up to 18 nautical miles. While the original first order Fresnel lens remains under the care of the U.S. Coast Guard, the National Park Service does manage the tower and the grounds. Bodie Island Lighthouse has faced some recent challenges. In addition to the fire in the keeper's quarters in January of 2025, someone broke into the tower by smashing a side window. Thankfully, no major damage was done, but this is just another chapter in the history of this iconic lighthouse. In addition to the keeper's quarters and the tower, there are public restrooms and a storehouse on the property. One highlight for me was the boardwalk that winds through the marshlands to an observation deck. This is a perfect area for spotting migratory birds and getting postcard-worthy shots of the lighthouse. Just a heads up, this area is home to some very large bugs. I'm not sure if you can see them in this video or images, but definitely come prepared. There are also some signs along the boardwalk that point out phragmites, which are these tall reeds that unfortunately are threatening this fragile ecosystem. You love nature and photography? Then Bodie Island Lighthouse definitely deserves a spot on your list. The observation deck alone, which is free by the way, is worth a visit. And there are spectacular views of the lighthouse from all angles. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been to Bodie Island Lighthouse. Or share something that you might have learned today about this lighthouse. I'd love to read about those in the comments. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me, and I would love for you to stay up to date with what we're doing here on Travel Lights with me. Our next stop is Cape Hatteras Light Station in Buxton, North Carolina. Until then, I will see you at the light.